Hello, hello, hello to all my uniques out there. This is your favorite mama. Mama Unique is in the building. How are we doing today? I hope everybody is doing well. We are live. We are live. Wherever you are, come on in. Are you married? Are you single? Are you engaged? Are you somebody's stepmom? Are you somebody's fiance, wife, husband? This is Mama Unique's time. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Log in, click, click, click. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, my uniques, let's go, let's go, let's go. Each one them my each one them my ndị na-enyere mmadụ aka Unique Akudo ọwụ ndị ọma ndị ọma. Unique Akudo TV maka ọganiru ụmụ mmadụ, maka ọdịmma ndị mmadụ. Unique Akudo TV anụghị ndị mma ndị ọma ndị ọma. Unique Akudo TV anụghị ndị mma ndị ọma ndị ọma. All right, my uniques, let me find our music. Today's topic, this one, get rapper, get everything. Faith, I see you, I see you. Joy Ejofo, I see you. Let's get this moving. Let's get this thing. I'm not gonna stay too long. So let's go. Oh yeah. This is for Unique Akudo TV.
We are the ambassadors of empowerment. Let's set it the hand that defends.
Our concept here. Ishagama. Each one of them, the Nagara Mother, are Unique Akudo,
Ndoma.
Makaganiru Mumadu, Makadim Madu, Unique Akudo TV, and the Wundema, Ndoma. Unique Akudo TV, and the Wundem, Amarana, Abenero Waka, Unique Akudo TV, and the Wunda Kanaka, Amarana, Jazi Bondo, Amara, and the Wunda Karakanda Jagamba. Jazi Bondo, yeah, Puluka Haneme. Jazi Bondo, Amara. Yeah. Unique Akudo TV, and the Wunda. Agamameje mono, ndaba chukuga de agoji, ndaba, agamameje agamba. Unique Akudo TV, woman empowerment in all areas of life. Hajanyere obodo aka, hajagozi obodo agozi. Woman empowerment ka anyị jiri bịa.
Those picture and physical, ha na-agwọ ya, nye ndị mmadụ aka.
Onye chimere eze n'elu ụwa, onye hụrụ iwe na-eti nwanne ya, ọcha aka onye. Ihe mụnụ na-emerụ nwere ike. Ọlọmụnụ na lụlụ nwere iko. Akwa ntị na-anụ ya, akwa ọnụ na-ekwu ya, akwa anya hụla ya. Unique Akudo TV bụ ndị ọma, ọzọ Igbo ndụ.
Unique Akudo TV,
Woman empowerment ka anyị ji aga ụwa marala. ụwa marala agazi Igbo ndụ ụwa marala
Testimony carry a carry. Yes, testimony.
ndalelere aka Kaduda TV
Physically, emotionally, psychologically, and financially. And you would get married. And you get a room.
Kenyetu ụmụnne gị nwanne mama eji aga anti was Igbo ndụ yes
This is what Unique Makudo TV is all about. We come today and below the government for small businesses, giving out 50,000 to 50,000. Unique. When we hear the marriage, and the general worker, yeah, give out 20 POS machines. 10 uniques. I gave out 50,000. 10 uniques last year. Business empowerment.
onye chinyere onye n'anya Unique Akudo TV ụlọ ndị mma ihe nwere na-enwe wee rika onye na-etukwu si agọzi ya antimo ihe onye na-enwe wee rika nwanyị ọma
I deliver food items.
prayer without money, man. You know what I mean? Unique Akudo TV. Oh, amarala. Oh, amarala. Adenyere waka. Oh, amarala. Unique Akudo TV. And the window can naka. Oh, amarala. Oh, amarala. Agazi Igbo ndụ. Oh, amarala. Imata unique. You will go home with a unique smile. All right, my unique. Imata unique. You will go home with a unique smile. All right. Hello to all my uniques out there. How are we all doing? Welcome to Sabi Saturday. Today's topic, I don't know whether some of you follow this lady called, is it Wanyimbanno? That, most people call her and tell her, issues and then she deals with it. This is where I had this issue and I said, oh no, my uniques need to hear this. No, my uniques need to hear because some of us, you see, what we do here is a teachable moment because we use other people's stories or our stories to learn and move forward. If you are in this sister's position, what will you do? When I had this story, I was so confused. I didn't know what I had in mind. So I had to tell some of my teachers about the thing, and they were like, oh my God, oh no, I will not agree. I will not agree. Everybody was like, never, I will not agree. I will leave. I will leave. I said, let me bring it today to Sabisa today. Let's talk. If you are in this position, will you leave? Or will you say it is okay since you have 5 children already for the man? You say, let me stay. That's what we're going to talk about today. But before we do that, let me say hi to some of you. Sam T, I see you, my love. How are you? Faith Chinelo, how are you doing, my darling? Joy Ejofo, how are you doing? Solomon Elion, how are you doing, sweetie? Let me see. Miracle Alpha, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope, how are you doing, baby? I see you all the time, Hope. You're always on my life. How are you doing, my love? How are you doing? How are you doing? Comfort, how are you doing, my baby? How are you? How are you? Welcome to the live. Let me see. I don't know how to say your name. Shu, I know how to say your last name, Aminet. Aminet, but your first name, Sha, Shahu, Aminet. I think, I hope I got it right, but you know who I'm calling. Um, Obong, Obong Jehovah. How are you doing, my love? Marigold, Marigold, how are you? Favor, I see you, my darling. Nkechi, I see you. Mejuru, I see you, my darling. Tiga, how are you doing? I see you too. Justice, how are you doing too? Jennifer Dim, I see you, Mama. I see you. I see you. Umokro Deborah, longest time. How are you doing, Mama? Let me see. Amaka Okonkwo, how are you doing, my love? Um, I think that's it. All right, my before I even go straight into the topic, I want to first of all say for those of you that are contesting for the empowerment, I wanted to call the results today, but unfortunately, I think some people posted like their video yesterday, and I'm not collecting any more video. If you have not sent your video and your name is on the list, don't send it now. It's too late. So I'm going to give you guys one more week so that the people that posted that I posted yesterday can have another week to get their family members and what. But the result is next week Saturday. What is next week Saturday? Hold on a second, guys. Let me see. I wanted to call the result today with only because the first on Monday I posted like 4 or 5 videos. Then I think I posted one on Wednesday, and for a long time before this lady now brought her own. So no, if you have not sent it to me, please don't send it anymore, so that I can have time to call the results. So next week Saturday is the 9th of August. That's when we're going to call the results. Okay. So the lady that the one I just posted, the last one I just posted, let me see. The last one I just posted, let's give her at least the others have had a week. Let's also give everybody else another week, and then we'll call the results, okay? So that we'll get the winners. Let me see when I posted her own. I posted her own I posted just 1 day ago. So it is not a fair chance. So let's give her. I posted her, but the other ones I posted, like even this last one too, I posted 2 days ago. But the other ones I posted quite early. So let's give them a week. Since other people have had a week, let's give them a week. But no more videos. I called 9 finalists, but it's only 8 videos. So whoever the 9th person is has not submitted, please don't submit. It's over. So we can have time to grade these ones and give our report, okay? So if you have not submitted, please don't submit. Moses, I see you, my darling. How are you doing? Gloria, I see you too. How are you doing? Happy weekend. So, guys, if this is your first time of seeing this, my beautiful face, my name is Akudo Ehirim. I'm the founder and CEO of Unique Akudo TV. This is a center of empowerment. This is a center where we believe in you. We know that there is nobody in this world like you. You are beautifully, wonderfully, and fearfully made by God. We help you discover the you that makes you unique and the S that makes you special. We don't just give you fish, we teach you how to fish. So that anytime you feel like eating fish, you can go into this water, the river, the stream, and fish for yourself. We help teach you who you are and what you believe in. So that when trouble comes your way, you'll be able to stand up and say, hey, I know who I am. And you can be able to stand. We help you identify your circle, help you identify who are your friends, teach you boundaries, teach you how to love yourself so that you can be in a better position to teach others how to love you. All right. If you're not following our page, please do follow our page, Unique Akudo TV on Facebook, Unique Akudo TV on Instagram, Unique Akudo TV on YouTube, Unique Akudo TV on TikTok. Okay. Now let's jump right into it, guys. I want you guys to listen to this story. This story, breathe in, out. We have to This is every woman's nightmare. Okay? I'm gonna give them names so we can follow the story real good. You know, I like to use Chidema. This lady's name is Chidema, and she was the last born in her family. So when she went to college, she comes from her family, she comes from a very wealthy family, and she's an only girl. I think there are six of them in their family. She has five brothers that are well to do. Her parents, rich, 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 a tray rich, they are rich. So she met this boy. This boy didn't have anything, but was okay and was an only son. She is the only daughter in a family of six. He is an only son in a family of four girls. So this one has five the mother-in-law has five children. Her own mother has six children. She has five brothers and only her. The boy has four sisters and only him as the boy. So when they graduated, they were quite young, 22, 23. And the parents said, because he's an only son, you guys know how we do it in Igbo culture. I don't know whether other cultures do it too, but I think we all do it. When you have an only son, you want to get him married quite young so that he can start having children for the family. So she met this girl in college. They dated for a little while. When he came out, he went for youth service. They went for youth service. After their youth service, he got a good job, a very good job. So he started working at the job. I think he has like an oil company or something. I don't know what he was doing, but he got a good job. And the girl also got a job too, but not as good as the boy. So the sister, the first sister, Ada, the first Ada in the boy's family said, no, you have to be married. Because my parents, if anything happens to you, that's our lineage is gone. You have to be married. Who do you want to marry, or we go get a wife for you? The man said, no, 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 no. I have a girlfriend in school. I want to marry her. So they came and married the girl. They did the traditional marriage in a big way. The sisters, they all brought, this is their only son. You know how we treat only sons. Everybody got money. They did a big traditional wedding. The girl's family also brought money. They did the traditional rite and traditional wedding. Everything was good. Then when she finished, she told the sister, because it looks like the sister of the boy, the first sister, the other is like the beginning and the end, the alpha and the omega in the family. So because the boy's mother is dead, it's only the father, and then the sister is taking the place of everybody's mommy. So she said she went to the sister and told the sister, I would also love to have a white wedding. The sister said, no, there is no time for the kind of money we spent in traditional. There is no time now to start planning for a white wedding. You have to start getting pregnant and having children. We need children. Oh, we need children. Start having children. Start having children. So the girl said, okay. So, but I really want a wedding. Okay, let's go to court marriage. The sister said, what is this nonsense about court marriage? Why court marriage? Court marriage? What is wrong with you? What you should be thinking about is children. We need children. I promise you, when you give us children, I will plan a wedding for you. So this girl was young, naive. She said, okay. She had the first baby, a baby boy. Second baby, a baby boy. Third baby, a baby boy. Fourth baby, a baby boy. Fifth baby, a baby boy. And her husband said, no, 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 nehi, nehi, kaba. That is too many boys. In Nigeria, that is a lot of mouth to feed. No more. She said, but I want a girl. The man said, no, 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 no. 5 is enough. That is just enough. I have 4 sisters. Let them have the daughters. That 4 is enough. Say, as a mother, I want a girl. The husband said, but how do you know the 6th child will be a girl? He said, trust me, please. I just want a baby girl. The husband said, no. Women. She did whatever she did, told the husband, did whatever, and she got pregnant. Her husband said, no, you must go commot the belly. I don't want it. He told the husband, what is your problem? The husband said, because we have 5 children. That's a lot of children. The girl said, I come from a wealthy family. My family brought money and invested in your business. You stopped working and now started doing oil servicing and stuff, for all those oil companies. My family did that for you. If money is not a problem, I can take care of my children. Don't worry. The husband said, okay. Remember this part I just told you now. The man said no more babies. Only 5 boys was okay. She said, no, since I'm already pregnant, let me try this last one. If it's not a girl, then I'll stop. The man said, okay. She said she started noticing every time the husband will say, oh, I want to go see my Adanne. I want to go see my Adanne. The husband will go. The husband will come back in the night. She didn't suspect anything. She said, how is auntie? Oh, auntie is nice. So auntie is good. I went there. I saw the children, blah, 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 blah. She said she never suspected anything. But after like a couple of months, like 2 months or 3 months after that, she started noticing that her husband was now going there more often. Some days her husband will call her and say, oh, I'm so drunk. I'm so drunk and I don't want to drive drunk. And Adane doesn't drive at night. So I'll just sleep over here. First thing in the morning, I'll come back. She didn't call it anything because it's Adane. She will call her Adane. Adane will say, yes, she's drunk. He's drunk. And I don't want him to drive. He'll sleep in one of the rooms downstairs. It's okay, baby. Go to sleep with your children. He is good. She believes them, my uniques. She says she didn't doubt anything. Since she came into that family, nobody has been mean to her. They had only one son. She came and gave them 5 sons. So everybody loves her. She has never suspected, but she said her husband's last sister is almost her age mate. So they are closer. Those two are like criminals. She and that one are very close. So she said one day, maybe a couple of months, 9 months after, or maybe 10 months after, the sister-in-law called her, the last one, and said, what is wrong with you? Why are you so dumb? Why you wear sense? Have you ever asked your husband what he goes to Ladane to do? Have you ever, why will you be inside water and soap will enter your eyes? What is wrong with you? She said, what is going on? Adane is our Adane now. She's the mother of the family. Why would I suspect my husband going to her house? Why? You guys are siblings. She's your big sister. She's like a mother to you guys and to me. What is going on? The sister said, oh, really? I'm just coming from Adane's house now. I have given it to her. I have given it to her because I cannot keep quiet and this evil will continue to happen. She said, what evil is happening? So you don't know that Adane's neighbor, the daughter, your husband got her pregnant. She just had twins for your husband, twin boys. The guy said, what? She said, yes. I found out and I went to Adane and I told Adane, how can you keep this secret? This man, your neighbor got angry that our brother pregnanted the daughter. You received the daughter in your house and started taking care of the daughter. And now my brother is coming all the time to come and stay with the girl. What kind of heartless sister are you? How can you do this to this girl? She said she nearly passed out. She was like, what? Twins? She said, yeah, twin boys. Twin boys. You are here. Every day you say, greet Adane. Greet Adane. Adane is the one that is buying your marriage. And you're here greeting her. No, but I don't support evil. Immediately I had it, I finished Adane. That's where I'm coming from now. And I told Adane, I'm coming to tell you. And she said, I better not tell you. I said, I don't care. I will tell you. This lady said she felt like the ground will open so she can enter. She felt like somebody came and took the rug under her feet and did shoop and just put it away. Her whole world collapsed. What she believed in, what she trusted in, what she loved, what she treasured, all came crashing down at that moment. She said she cried. She cried and said, this was a man that told me after 5 children that I shouldn't have any more child. This pregnancy, that the last pregnancy, he said, that is it, I should go come out. I tell him no. And as God will have it, she has a baby girl. Her baby girl is like 3 months old. And now you went and pregnanted somebody else. So you want more children. Did I tell you I didn't want more? You told me you didn't want any more. Nigeria is difficult. Now you went and, oh, Jesus. She said, the sister said, you're crying about Jesus. The worst part of it is that my brother is going to wed that girl in church and in court because the girl's family said that their daughter is too young, because apparently the girl is 19 years old, that their daughter is too young, that the only way my brother can claim those 2 twins is only if they marry her daughter in church and in court. And you know, my sister and my stupid bro, two of them agreed. They have already printed the card. Look at the card. I saw the card. Look, the girl said she nearly passed out. It's like, oh, Jesus, this is the height of betrayal. Why would Adane do this to me? Have I ever wronged her? She said, I don't know. She's trying to claim that it's because she had twin. We have never had twin in our family. We need to claim the twin. What nonsense. The girl said, I begged Adane after 5 children. Say, Adane, please, can you now tell my husband I want that wedding? And then they told me, why would we be wasting money? Nigeria is very difficult. Why are we going to be calling people and wasting money? Forget it. I said, Daniel, why can't we go to court? He said, what court? This nonsense court thing. No, you have done the traditional. You're good. You're good. But now she is planning traditional. She's planning a white wedding and a court wedding with my husband's side chick for them to claim the twins. The sister said, I'm done telling you. I can't hold it. I came to tell you, deal with it any way you want. She said the sister-in-law left. She cried. Crying will not solve this problem. So she thought about everything she has been through in that marriage, everything. She said, no, I can't take this. So while she was waiting in her living room, her husband came back late that night. The children were sleeping and the husband came and said, why are you sitting? She turned off the light. Why are you sitting in darkness? What's going on? Are you okay? He told the husband, do you have anything to tell me? The husband said, like what? He said, do you have anything to tell me? Anything about a child, a wife, a wedding? To you? The husband said, oh God, so you now know. Okay, let me explain to you. And the husband then came up with this cock and bull story. You know, when they cheat like that, they always have a story. Oh, he was one day, he went over there and he was in the sister's house. That girl came to serve them and then he drank too much and then he didn't know what he did. When he woke up, he saw the girl on the bed and the girl said, oh my God. And the girl was about to say, you know, he arrowed her. So I didn't want her to say that. And then the next time she told my sister she's pregnant, her parents were angry, kicked her out. So auntie had to take her. And then I was just going there. I never slept with her again, but I was just going there because she's a little girl to console her. And now she has had the baby. And her parents said that no, that I cannot claim the baby. They will take the baby. And I am an only son. I don't want my two boys to be outside. That's why I say, okay, let me marry her as my second wife. After all, you see, I'm going to talk about polygamy. We all use polygamy as an excuse when we have made a mistake. Oh, after all, I'm a Nigerian man, I'm an African man, and I can marry as many wives as I want. But the only problem is that the parents say because she's a little girl, they want us to do white wedding and got married. That is the only condition I'll get my son. It's nothing. White wedding is nothing. Everybody knows you're my first wife. Everybody knows first son, second son, third son, fourth son, fifth son. It's all from you. Wedding is just a paper. It's just a paper. Got married is just a paper. It's just for me to go and bring my children. That's all. So that I can claim my children. I'm an only son. That will be 7 boys now. All arrant nonsense. The guy said, that's okay. I'm not telling you that you shouldn't go do what you need to do, but I will do what I need to do. If you go ahead with that wedding you have planned with her, call this marriage off because I will divorce you and I will take everything I brought into this marriage. And they know everything she brought into the marriage includes the man's business, all the cars in the house where they live is the girl's father's house, everything. She said, I will take everything with my 6 children and you will leave because this house is mine. You will leave and go live with your girl. But you can never eat your cake and have it at the same time. You cannot marry a girl that just came, a 19-year-old is giving you an ultimatum that you must marry her in church and marry her in court before you can claim the 2 children. But you can't marry me in court for you to claim my own 6 children. You know what? Go ahead. I'm not even going to fight for it. Go ahead and do what you want to do. And the question she's asking, Everybody, you know the way we Africans are. Oh, her husband was upset. Why would you do this to me? You know I love you. It was a mistake. What is marriage? Marriage wedding is nothing. The court marriage is nothing. Every property I have is in your name. You own everything. So it's not like if I marry the girl in court, she will come and take your property. The house is in your name. The cars are in your name. So the girl is just to get my twins. Just to get my twins. He said, I'm not saying you shouldn't get your twins. I'm saying go ahead and marry her and get out of my house and sign the divorce papers. I'm done. So the husband left and went and called Adanne. Adanne came. Oh, you can't do this to us. You know that we love you. He just as this is a little girl. And the parents are so ashamed. The father is a knight in church. The mother is a lady. They will ostracize them. They will do this in church. That's why the father said, just do church wedding. It's even going to be little. Nobody will know. But you have already printed card that is circulating in your whole town. But you say nobody will know. Oh, nobody will know. It is just a small wedding just to get the twins. Even the court marriage, he won't. Okay, why do we go to court? So you can divide asset. There is no asset because everything is in your name. Everything is in your name. Will the girl marry the man to get your property? So she's not getting anything. It's just to appease the family so we can have our babies. That's all. She told the auntie, Adanne, I begged you for this wedding, you refused. Before I even started having baby, when it would have been just a small wedding, you said no, I should go have babies. I had 5 babies and I came and begged you again. You said no, it's waste of money. But now you want to waste money on a side chick? He said, do whatever you got to do, and I will do whatever I have to do. Adanne left. Since that time, she said everybody has been calling her. Everybody, you know the way we are. Everybody, Biko, forgive, you're a child of God. Patience, my child. Patience. They will intentionally go out of their way to hurt you, and then they begin to beg you. They know what they did is not right. But now everybody, the last sister was not begging. The last sister said, do whatever you need to do. This is wrong. The first sister, the second sister, the third sister, please don't do this. Papa, grandpa, now please, I lost my wife. Please, don't give me a heart attack. Please, my daughter, don't do this. I promise you, the girl will not have anything. Just let this slide, just to make the family happy. The girl say, who is going to make me happy? No, I will not do it. So now, because of the way everybody is calling her, everybody is begging her, calling, begging, Ada calling, begging, she's now confused. She's like, please advise her. What I did, is it wrong? The conditions I gave, is it too much? And that's where we want to hear your opinion. What do you think? Do you think she should just let it go? Wedding is just a piece of paper. Court marriage is just a piece of paper. After all, every property is in her name. Her father, the house they live in is still in her name. Her father gave it to her with her name. All the cars the father bought for them in her name. The business the father handed to the husband also in her name. So really, the girl is not going to get anything. It's just for her to get just that church marriage and court marriage. That's all. But they keep forgetting that when you get the court marriage and you get the white marriage, the white wedding, you have become the legal wife. And legal wife comes with a lot of responsibilities. They don't understand that. Even though that every property is in her name, but it's in her name and she belongs in that marriage. Even if she leaves, is it even fair? Even if the girl is not going to get any property, why would you guys want to do what this 19-year-old wants? This is a side chick that is coming with conditions. Have you ever seen this kind of thing before? A side chick that is coming with a lot of conditions. And her parents are saying that is the only way. Then some other people are saying, you know what, my brother, leave it alone. Tell them you will not do that. If they don't want you to have the twins, let them have them. Let them feed them. Let them, in Nigeria, right? Now things are hard now. When they feed twins and buy naan, that they say one tin of milk for a child is almost 9 to 10,000. That if they feed twins, that they will run and call him to come and take those twins. That he should not do it. Some other people are saying it's not a big deal. Just let him go. Just get the children. The children is most important. So what do you think? I'm going to put a link and I will hear from few of you and then I'll leave it alone. But when I had this story, guys, oh my goodness, my heart broke. I was like, what? Hold on a second. Copy. My sisters, things are happening. When I had this thought, I was asking myself, if this was me, what will I do? And I told myself, that is not happening. I will not let you marry my husband just because you had twins. If my husband wants to marry you, you have to go with him. Go somewhere else. Get out of my house. Go live wherever you want to live. It's okay with me. I'll take care of myself and my 6 children. You know? I don't know. I don't really know. Mm. My uniques, hey, you should test my zobo. My zobo tastes like red wine. You just be drinking it, and by the time you know it, you have guzzled one bottle. And I put it in all bottles and put it in the fridge. Ooh, it is cold and good. All right, guys, I put some in Facebook. I'll put one more on Facebook. Then I'll go to YouTube. I'll put on YouTube. I'll put on YouTube. My dear, what things are happening? Oh? Let me know how this side chick and her family are just making demands. Chai! We have seen it all. I promise you, we have seen it all. Okay, I've put on Facebook, I've put on YouTube, let me put on Instagram. Yeah. Marriage. La, 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 la. I put 3, 2 on Instagram. Excuse me. I put 2, 2 on Instagram. So who wants to come in? What do you guys think? Let me look at the comment section too. What do you guys think? Do you think she should just let it go? It's just nothing. It's just a wedding. It's just a wedding. You know, after all, everything is in her name. Okay. Good evening, ma. I have missed your teaching, mom. How are you doing, baby? Okay, let me see. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comment section. No, she should go on with her condition. Things might change tomorrow. Yes, I'm telling you. If I'm her, I will not change that condition. If you want to marry, I won't stop you. Go ahead, marry. But get your things and move on. Because that, I also think the reason why the girl's family, let me tell you something. The girl's family, the little side chick's family, is making those demands because they see all the cars, they see the big mansion, so they think the man is rich. They don't know that everything belongs to that girl. So they think the man is rich. That's why they're making the condition. How can it, I don't know how we human beings think. Your daughter, whether the man seduced her or she seduced the man, that's nobody's business. The truth of the matter is your daughter is coming into a 10-year marriage and is demanding that we must do white wedding with her and we must take her to court too. What kind of, Jesus, people have conscience. So people have really have conscience. No, she should not let it go. Let her husband wed her both in the church and in court before she accept. That's what I said. I said, if it's me, I don't even before you come back to the house now, we must have a wedding and a court marriage before I even accept you back. We must do the two. If you are still interested, though, if you're not interested, handle ijaku, go. I don't care. But you're not going to. Why would you even suggest this? And had it been her sister-in-law, guys, think about this. Had it been the last sister of the brother, did not come and tell her, she wouldn't have known that her husband, they have printed cards, they have invited people to this secret wedding. Everybody they give card, they say, it's a surprise, don't say anything. So most of the people are looking at the card. The name is Janice Waits William. They are not seeing Janice Waits Chidema. But they say maybe Janice is her English name. So they think, oh, he's so romantic, he's planning a surprise wedding for the wife. They don't know it's for the side chick. So this girl would have been here and she wouldn't have known. And this man would have gotten married. When people are already in the hall and they see this bride, what would they do? The only thing they will say, Chineke, before they call her and she will come there, wedding is already done. Then they will begin to beg her, oh, sorry. Those kind of people, they will intentionally hurt you and then begin to sorry you. Oh, sorry, sorry. Like sorry fixes everything. Sorry does not fix everything. Your attitude does. Your action does. What you do is what fixes it, not what. Sorry. You say sorry today, you do the same thing tomorrow. Does it make sense? Okay, my own take is she should just live the man's life and focus on her children. The side chick will buy her because of the properties. A word is enough for the wise. That's right. That's why she shouldn't. Because if she tries it and say, oh, it is only name, like they are telling her, it is what is a piece of paper. You have everything. You have first son, second son, third son, fourth son, fifth son. In Igbo culture, now you own everything. The two boys are still younger than even your baby is 3 months. The baby girl is 3 months. Why this other girl's baby is only 1 month old? So all your children are older than her children. It doesn't mean anything. Don't listen to them. It's a lie. You don't know what will happen tomorrow. You don't know whether this man, you're here claiming everything, every property is in your name. Have you gone to check? Maybe the man has changed your name from it. You don't even know. And like you said, that girl with the kind of big eye, greed where she get, she fit buy somebody for those property. And buy your own children too. So that way nobody will inherit. You don't want to put your children through that nonsense. Let him go if that's really what he wants. Yes, and her husband should go and live with the side chicken. Real side chicken. God bless her husband's younger sister that told Ellie what they are planning. Yes, she said she just found out because she went to the sister's house, the Adane's house, only to find out what's going on. That's even the other two sisters that are begging didn't know. Adane was planning this with the brother by themselves. By themselves, their papa did not even know. What kind of Adane? Some of these Adanes, I don't know. They are very good, but some of them are just so conniving and controlling. They like to control everybody's family. Okay, mommy, this is a sad story. It is so obvious that the guy's family do not love her, but just after her wealth. That the properties willed to her by her father. Anyway, she should have known that the Adane has something off her sleeve, so she is always against having white wedding or court marriage whenever she approaches her. Agreeing to dance to the tune of the side chick by having both white and court marriage means they don't love her. Let her go on with her decision. That's good. That's it. I think it's only Adane. And you know one thing about people, you see, people try to pretend that they are doing something for your good, but they are really not doing it. You know how people will tell you, but I'm doing this for your good, though. It's a lie. It's not for your good. Your brother came to your house and slept with the girl, that the neighbor's child that always comes to your house. And you know how neighbors, the little girl always comes to you. So one of those days, we don't know whether she seduced your brother or your brother seduced. We don't know. But what we know is that the man said he woke up and the girl was in her bed, in his bed. And he told the girl, don't say nothing, please. I don't know how this happened. I can't remember. Whenever a man tells you honestly that they can't remember, 90% of the time they were drugged. Because drug is the only thing that will take out that memory. You should remember. Why would you forget what you just did the night before? Except maybe somebody drugged you. So we don't know whether this little 19-year-old girl, seeing him come there with different cars, knowing all this, felt like, oh, this is my opportunity since he's there waiting for the sister. We don't know. We won't put anything against her. We won't say she did. We don't know. We are just guessing. Okay? According to the husband, he woke up, he was in the living room. That's all he remembered. And then he now woke up in bed with the girl beside him. And he didn't know what happened. He told the girl, don't say anything. Please leave before my sister comes back. 3 weeks after he came over there and the girl said, hey, guess what? I'm pregnant. the man say, well, you have to go come out the baby because I don't need babies. I already have 6. I don't need it. The guy said, well, I'm not going to take it off, and left and went and told the mom. Then the mom and the father kicked her out and said, you should go because we don't want a unmarried pregnant woman in our house. So the sister now said, okay, that was when, if she was a good Adane, that was when she should have called a family meeting. That's when she should have called her brother, her sisters, the man's wife, and say, hey, this mistake has been made. How do we do it? Maybe they would have found another way to do it. Maybe they could have come up with another solution. Okay, have the baby, and then we'll take the baby. But you started hiding it. So there are some secrets that give your opponent power over you. My unique, listen to me. There are some secrets you share with people, and they use that secret against you. Because the girl knew that he didn't want the wife to know. The girl knew he didn't want his father to know. The girl and her family knew he did not want his other 3 sisters to know. So the girl knew, oh, since he's trying to hide me, this is my opportunity to get what I want. And now the family came up with this condition. The family now came up with this condition, and this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. Still, you still did not call the wife. You still did not tell the wife. Ebere, you still did not tell the wife. You still continued. That's why now you don't know what to say. Ebere, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Good evening, ma.
Good evening, my darling. How are you?
I'm fine, ma. It's been a while, oh. Now, network anyona mmadụ ịkpakwu na Nigeria. It
I
will just
noticed
be
it.
fluctuating.
Yeah, because even when I tried to
For
call
you
my
met them
mom.
last week. That last week was not even pay me.
What do you have to say, my darling?
Mom, you're not using me to laugh. That network say, yeah, Kaba, speak that Hausa again. You are not coming in.
All right, my darling. What do you have to say, baby, about this case? Can
Are
you
you
hear
hearing me?
me?
Yes, ma'am, I'm hearing you now.
Okay. What do you want to say about this? What we are talking about?
This life sef, you know balance o. May God help us o.
Mhm.
Our men of nowadays, you know, in olden days, that before, they used to say is woman that is gold digger. Abi how they used to say they want to reap where they did not sow. But now it's the other way round o. It's the other way round nowadays. Na man want to reap where they did not sow. How is it possible for you to eat your cake and have it? It's not possible now.
Not possible.
Girl
It's
should
not.
just be wise and the girl should just be wise and stand on her decision. She should not let anybody. She should just be grateful
Persuade
sef
her
for the
because that's
sister
what
that
they
speak
want
up.
to do. That's what they want to do now. Oh, forgive.
Exactly.
It's okay. You forgive. You're a Christian now. Are you not a Christian?
Like,
Do you
like
this that?
assume if somebody say I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Like assume if somebody just say I'm sorry, then everything will become normal. We'll be sorry. If you
Mhm.
see that kind of mentality, I hate it. Somebody
Yes.
did it to me. What I'm
Mhm.
telling you now, mommy, it happened when I was 12 or 13 years ago. That was when I was 12 or 13 years in my
Mhm.
side. My my mommy, uncle, my uncle's son, sha. That is how I will put
Mhm.
it. He was molesting me.
Oh
He was
man,
molesting me, mommy.
child.
Do you know that as a woman, I summoned the courage to go and meet the mother that because I was staying with them there. You know, my mother gave birth to me in the village before getting I'm a child out of wedlock, so he left me in the village before going to her proper marriage. So they were just taking me from one hand to the other, from one hand to the other.
Mm-hmm. Child. Oh my goodness. Some of these stories, child, her network is bad. Let me read what Gloria said. Gloria said the girl saw the properties and thought they belonged to the man. you know, all these side chicks, always after a man's wealth. Mommy, it is either he drugged that man or she went spiritual. There is nothing ladies nowadays cannot do, especially when they are desperate. You're right, my sister. There's nothing they cannot do. Hello, Ebere. Ebere. Hello. It might be Adanne's plan because she don't like the brother's wife because someone you love you will not hurt. That's true. I think so because every time, according to the girl, every time she brings up the topic of white wedding, Adanne will say, "Just be having children, Godi." And then finally, when she has had 5 boys, she said, "Okay, please now." The husband said, "Okay, we'll talk about it." Adanne say, "What wedding? Please, you want to in this economy in Nigeria, things are so hard. You want to go rent a hall, pay motor, do this, get classmate. Because nobody is doing that. Who is going to feed your 5 children? Forget about this marriage thing, because so maybe you might be right. Maybe Adanne from the beginning did not want her as the brother's wife. So she was just maybe she thinks the girl is not I don't know, maybe Orundene you white gown for wedding, or maybe she feels but the girl comes from a higher family than her. So maybe was she thinking her brother maybe married the girl because of wealth? So let us not go make it permanent in church and in courts or whatever. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And even if it's not a plan and you make this kind of mistake, why can't you find other solution? How would you feel? How would Adanne feel if her husband did not wait with her, but went and wants to go with now a side chick? Because that's what she wants. This is the only. These twins, is this twin the Holy Ghost? Is one holy, the next one spirit? Holy Spirit, that we must do this for them? Please. Exactly. Let her not change her decision, even if they bring oldest person in the family to beg her. That's what I said too. This is her life. You cannot go let people trample on you just because you want to say, so people to say, "Oh, you're such a good person. Oh, you're so forgiving." Let them say whatever they like. God bless her husband's younger sister. Yeah, she said that she and her younger sister, her husband's younger sister, they are almost like the same age, so they are very close. It's like her best friend in the family. So when she went and the sister was like, "Please don't tell her, please don't tell her. Let's just get the twins. We have never had twins in our family. This is a new development. Please, let's get the twins." The sister said, "No, I'm going straight to her house to tell her. How dare you do that? It's not good." My own take is that she should go. Okay, I've read that one before. This other gender. The funny too. I am telling you, and you know the saddest part of it. How can somebody, in all honesty, with a clear conscience, don't get me wrong, go, all honesty, with a clear conscience, open your mouth and say, "I want you to go wed me in church. I want you to go wed me in court." When you see another woman there, 10 years before you came with 6 children, not like this woman is barren, not like this woman doesn't have any child, not like this family is looking for a child and you came and gave them twins. Even though it is not right, but people can understand. We don't have children now, and we now have twins in this whole family. And she's begging to, what is wedding? Just let us manage. Even though it's wrong, but at least we can understand. Oh, she gave birth to the Holy Spirit and Jesus together. In this case, this woman already has 5 boys and a girl. And then you want, in all honesty, in this little girl's 19-year-old mind, she thinks this woman should be pushed aside with her 6 children. And then you, 19-year-old, will come and give condition. Did anybody tell you that there are no children in the house? Or did they tell you that the woman had 6 girls? So your children are the first sons in the family. I don't know what will give her and her parents this kind of audacity to make up this kind of condition. It's very confusing to me. What did the man tell her? What did Adanne tell her? What will make them give? There are some conditions you give. We begin to think maybe this condition makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. So, my dear, if you case you did for my sister, let me be honest with you because I'm about to leave. For my sister, if I'm you, that is, you know what is in Madeko bottle? core bottle. That is guzoro gidigba. That is no pushing. Stay, hold your grounds. You were not fighting with this man. You guys had a happy home before you found out this thing. Even though it is a betrayal, yes, it hurts, but you can heal and move on. If he wants to come back, move on with him and get help. But if this man decides that these twins are so important to him that he must marry this girl to get them, tell them goodbye. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. Congrats. Well done. Happy for you. But you gotta go. You got to go. You can't stay in my house and be married to me and then be married to her. When the little girl is now the lawfully wedded wife, both in court and in church, nehi, nehi, kaba. No, no, no. If that's what you want, you're going to go over there. You see that my father's business, I am taking it away. All those cars, I'm taking it away. You see this mansion, you won't see it inside it anymore. Anytime you want to see your children, tell me. They're your flesh and blood. I will tell you where I will meet you, and you can take your children for the weekend or whatever you want to do, or see them, play with them. You are their father. I won't deny you that. But you see me, how did May Eduke say it? I refuse to be numbered. I refuse to be numbered number one, number two. This is the third wife, this is the fifth wife, this is the seventh wife. She said, Nehi, Nehi, Kaba. I refuse to be numbered. My sister, stick to your grounds. This is your condition. You love this man, and according to you, you say this man loves you. If this man has done this and couldn't even be man enough to come and say, hey, baby, I made a mistake. How do we fix this? Maybe if he came to you when this girl said she was 3 weeks pregnant, maybe you people, okay, up till now, have you done a DNA test on those children? Nehi, nehi, kaba. How do we even know that this child you're going to go do, this woman, you're going to go wed in church and you're going to go? How do you know these twins are your own? Your sister is here screaming, we don't have twins in our lineage. This is the first twins. We have to treasure them. Are you sure they belong to you? Adanne, Imanka, Imanka. Since you know this one, Adanne, do you know what they call DNA tests? Have you done it on the children and your brother? Are you sure they belong to you before you begin to destroy your marriage? Bros, you that is screaming, I can't leave my children. I'm an Elita, I'm an Aisha, I'm an Aisha. Have you tested DNA? Are they yours? Don't go and make a mistake you will regret for life. You will go do all this magic, lose your business, lose your house, lose your children, lose your property, lose everything, and only for you to go and find out that these 2 children that you went to lose everything for, they belong to that little girl's boyfriend in school. That she got pregnant by her boyfriend. But because the boyfriend does not have money to take care of her, she has pinned it on your husband, on your brother. Have you ever thought about that? You see, we are so quick to jump to conclusion. There was a case I dealt one time. This little boy was in college and got somebody pregnant. One girl pregnant, his girlfriend. And then his mother said, baby, I don't think that's your baby. Why don't we wait until she has the baby? We'll do a DNA test and find out. The boy said, no, I'm her only boyfriend. Even she was a virgin. Oh, da, 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 da. The mom said, what do you know? You don't know anything. I'm telling you, that child does not, the shape is not the shape of her face of her family. Let me go do DNA test. The boy said, don't touch my baby. Don't touch my baby. And told the mom, you are dead to me. The dad, you are dead to me. Everybody is dead to me. And he took his stuff. Do you know this boy dropped out from college? He was doing engineering in school. So engineering here is 5 years. I think he was in his 4th year and he dropped out of school. Started working. He worked at Home Depot. He worked at Walmart. Home Depot, Walmart. He was raking money. They moved into a 1-bedroom apartment with the girl. Before you know it, the girl was pregnant again and gave birth to the second child. And the woman started looking. The first child does not look like him or her. The second one looks like him. He said, okay, maybe some children, maybe it's from. The girl will always say, oh, he looks like, he can't just see, he looks like that my uncle, my mother's brother. Yeah, yeah. And the man just didn't mind. But now, for more than 4 years, he has not spoken to his mother. He has not spoken to his father. He has not spoken to his siblings. Even when his siblings were trying to reach out to him, I got involved. I tried to reach out to him. He said, Mama Unique, anybody that will tell me to leave my wife. I said, nobody is telling you to leave your wife. They just say, be sure. Before you ruin everything, be sure. If that is your child, your parents will be okay with it. They are saying that they think the girl trapped you. They think the girl saw that you come from a wealthy family. They think the girl saw that you have a good head on your shoulder, and your father has an engineering company. That's why you went to school to do engineering. So the boy saw the legacy. The girl saw what he's going to gain, and that's why the boy said, "No, she is good to me. She's I said, okay, we left it at that. So she now started when the first child is a baby girl. The first one is a baby girl, the second one is a boy. When they started growing up, the girl, the way children grow and they start changing. He started changing, and the boy now started looking. So one day he was hanging with his friends. They were at the club, playing. You know how boys do their rough play, they're jabbing each other. So one of his friends said, "Boy, are you sure that your daughter is yours too?" Because as they looked at that, do you remember that boy in school? When we went to school, his name was Jace. Do you remember him? The guy said, "Yeah." He said, "He looks like Jace." So he said, "What do you mean he looks like Jace?" He said, "Jace has a birthmark somewhere here, you know." Exactly, because Jace used to be my roommate in college. And the same birthmark is on your daughter. So I know that girl reminds me so much of Jace. And I remember in our first year or maybe third year, Jace dated your girl. Before you started dating your girl, Jace dated your girl. So, but I didn't want to say anything because you didn't want to hear nothing from anybody. But bro, maybe it's time you go do a DNA test. Not secretly. Don't tell her. That girl looks more like Jace to me than you. But no, who am I, bro? Not the way men talk. Who am I, bro? Just because the more she's changing, but it's okay. So, now that his homeboys have said it, certain things your mother will tell you don't want to hear, but your friends will say it, you will understand. So now that his homeboy said it, he now started feeling like, maybe I should. He didn't tell anybody. He took the girl for DNA test. And the result came out 99.99999 not match. That girl did not belong to him. Now he didn't know what to do. Who is he going to tell? He broke up from everybody in his family, ostracized them, did everything, moved away from where they were. They will call, he won't answer. Nobody, the sisters will go reach out to him. He will not talk to them because of this girl. At the end of the day, everything that could have been discovered initially when your mother said it, when your mother said, even if it is yours, baby, I don't mind. Let's just get a DNA test. That's all. You fought everybody only for you 4 years after to find out the child was not yours. That was why he now started calling me, Mama Unique. I want to talk to my mom. I want to talk to my mom. I have made a mistake. The girl is not even mine. The girl is that. So now he said that he wants to do a DNA test for the second child too. Now that he found out the second, so let me do the second one. Do you know the second one was 99.999, not his child too? Even though he looks a little bit like him, not his child. So he said, I'm gonna confront the girl. I said, you better not eat. This is America. You hit the girl, you be in jail. If you want to confront the girl, but make sure you're not in your house where you won't get angry and start hitting her because you'll be in jail. Finally, when the girl was confronted, the girl started crying, Hanzari, Hanzari. It was just that boy, the Jace boy, is the real father. But what happened was Jace was cheating on her with her best friend. When she found out, she also found out she was pregnant. But because the boy was chasing her that time, so she now agreed and blah blah blah. So how did you lie that you were a virgin? That you know how what happens now, that the first time there was blood everywhere and everything. He said, he now started telling stories of what she did to make it look like, that was her first time. But you don't know women, or don't mess with women. Women can do and undo. If a woman sets out to do you, pray to God that a woman doesn't remember you. If a woman sets out to say, I go do you, that is they will do you, drag you to the end, and then do like this, like they did nothing. Like they don't even know you. This girl. And then the man was, now I was confused and I was asking her, I said, okay, I understand the first one, even though it was wrong, I can understand. Okay, what about the second one? Oh, there's this guy at her job. He was not willingly. They went for a training and they had too much to drink. By the time she realized it, he died the man, and now she's pregnant. She said, oh my God, what am I going to do? She decided, okay, since she is married, she might as well let the husband, I said, now you biko. Now you biko. It is you, my sister. I bow. I curtsy. I bow for you. It is you, Biko. My uniques, the world has changed. Open your eyes. Before you throw away a good relationship, do your necessary investigations. Do the needful. My sister, before your husband goes to throw away a 10-year relationship with 6 children, let him first of all make sure that these twins are his. He should make sure that those twins belong to him. Then if they are his, then that is the first bridge. We have crossed it. Then we now go to the second bridge of how to get them. He doesn't need to wed that girl in church or court to get those children. This is like, even though it's in Nigeria have rules and laws. Nigeria have laws. And your father-in-law and your wife comes from a wealthy family, popular wealthy family, they can find justice for you. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is go to court, prove that those children are yours, and then tell them you want a joint custody. You want a custody, they will stay with their mom, they will stay with you and your wife. They're still your children. You get involved in their life, and then you don't have to marry her to be involved in your children's life. The court will order it. Welfare will order it. We have those things now in Nigeria. Nigeria is no longer that Nigeria of old. Why in this day you want to use pregnancy and children and trap a man in this 21st century? No. It doesn't work anymore. So unless your husband is a Jew man or does not know his right, if those children are really his, he doesn't have to marry that girl to have access to his children. So if he decides to do the needful, my sister, you like you said, you guys were not fighting. You have a happy home. He messed up. Yes, he did. He messed up. But instead of him to come clean, see what I tell you guys about communication. Instead of him to come clean and let us fight this injustice or this mess up together, let us clean it up together. He decided to go to his sister. Adanne. This Adanne Rala. Adanne is trying, and she in her head though, I think she thinks she's doing the right thing, like protecting her family, but she was causing more harm. Why would you go print a card, get a hall, invite people, agree? Adanne got friends and went and paid the bride price for this 19-year-old. This 19-year-old bride price has been paid though. She is fully the man's second wife. It's just the condition of white wedding and this before she can move in. Who does that? So my sister, myself, and all the uniques, we are telling you, jiggy bam, don't move, no shaking. How do we say it in Nigeria? Nothing mega, nothing is happening. Aye. See the man, you know what? Nehi, kaba, is not happening. It's either you come here, we first of all go do a DNA test. If that child is your child, we go to welfare and court and find out how that child will be part of these 6 we have here, and the mother can move on with her life, and whenever it's her turn, she can have her child. Or if you decide you love twins so much, you want to go marry her, baby, deuces, bye-bye, see you later, I don't want to be you, and that's it. You can take care of yourself, baby. This is the 21st century. You can take care of yourself and your children. This is a big betrayal, but there is nothing that cannot be restored if the man will do the right thing. But if he doesn't do the right thing, baby, There's nothing you can do. Stand on your ground. All right? I'll see you guys tomorrow, Sunday. Remember, those of you in the contest, I'm giving you guys one more week so that the people, the last two that posted on Thursday and Friday, we can give them a week since the other ones have had a little bit of time. So on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 9th of August, next week, Saturday, by this time, Sabi Saturday, we are going to be calling the result for the student empowerment. Okay? Take care of yourself and each other. I love you guys. All right, let me see the comments again before I leave. Did anybody put a new one? Stella, I see you. Stella, my daughter, they crazy. Say he must father them all. Stella say by fire, by thunder, he must be their father. Since he wants twins, he must be their father. Unique, Akindeji, how are you doing, my love? Chiamaka Wegu, how are you? Honorable Gabriel, I see you, my darling. I see you. This is a okay. Initially unique. Where can she the money moon? But I know they take nonsense. God bless you, my. God bless you too, my love. You are totally right. Okay. All right, guys. I think I saw everybody's comment. Take care of yourself. Hold on. Let me see something. Take care of yourself and each other. The reason why we share some of these stories is not just to tell the stories. Sometimes I see them and I bring it to you so that you can understand. In case you are in something like this, or you know a friend that is in this kind of situation, tell them, let them not think, oh, okay, after all, it's just wedding now. Does it matter? It is disrespectful. The disrespect is the most important thing. It's very disrespectful, my unique, because you are the first wife. You are the mother of his first 6 children. And all of a sudden, somebody is saying because she gave back to twins. That girl, I'm even suspecting that girl. Maybe I don't know. I might be wrong, but see what I think, my unique. Should I be honest with you guys? Let me be honest. I think that girl got pregnant by somebody else, maybe a small boy or her school boyfriend or whatever, because she just entered university. And I think because she got pregnant, she didn't know what to do. What she would do. And now she keeps seeing this auntie that likes her a lot. You know how we like these neighbors' children. This auntie likes her a lot, and the brother always comes with different cars and is loaded, is rich. She said, you know what? I'm going to drug. I don't know why I believe she drugged him. Because why can't he remember it? He can't even remember it. The only thing he keeps saying he remembers is sitting on the couch and waiting for the sister to come back. He came to the sister's house. The house girl opened the door. The girl said, "Auntie is on her way coming." She called her sister. Her sister said, "No, I'll be there. Just sit. I cook soup. Tell the house girl to give you something to eat." He finished eating and just sat down watching TV, waiting for the sister. All of a sudden, the girl came. She remembered the girl came, they talked, and then he said he wanted orange juice. The girl went and brought orange juice and gave him. He said that is all he remembers. The next thing, he woke up in the room and saw the girl beside him. And unique, doesn't that sound to you like that girl dropped? He put something in that orange juice. He did something in that orange juice. And then the next thing, 3 weeks after, she's pregnant. Hey, come on now. Ozotesha Dimo, come on now. And then all of a sudden, your parents are chopping. Parents now kicked you out. You kicked out your 19-year-old child to the neighbor's house. Now you went to go stay with her, didn't you? Before you know it, your parents say, no, you cannot, now that you've had the baby, they can't have the baby until she had to organize her friends because she can't take family. Family didn't know about it. So she organized some of her few friends and came and did traditional, paying the bride rights and everything in the girl's family. Then they now told them that day, the only condition is white wedding, court wedding. You don't even want one, or you want Ikemi Ike2, white wedding, church wedding, because your mind has told you gave birth to, I don't know what you think you gave birth to, because this woman has 6 boys. It's not like she doesn't have a boy. Maybe she has only girls. Then you say, oh, your children are the precious sons. She has 6 boys. Then who will even give you that mind? A 19-year-old. Is it this girl came up with this idea, or is it this girl's mother and father that may be greedy and think this is their own? Go do a DNA test first of all. You will see. You will come back and tell Mama Unique that those children don't belong to that man. And you will see they will refuse the DNA test. They will refuse. They won't want you to do it because they know those children don't belong to you. All right, my uniques, I'm out. Remember, you are beautifully and wonderfully made by God. That is why every single one of you is unique. Be kind to yourselves and to each other. I love you guys. Mwah! Bye bye. Bye bye.